Presidential candidates from 4 of the 18 registered political parties in the country have appeared at a town hall meeting to dialogue with citizens and have intent to tackle the challenges bedeviling the country. Those in attendance were Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Rabiu Kwakwanso of the New Nigeria People's Party, and Kola Abiola of the People's Redemption Party. Also present was the PDP vice presidential candidate Ifeanyi Okowa, who represented the party's presidential flag bearer Atiku Abubakar. At the debate, which lasted over 4 hours, candidates took turns to proffer the solutions to the security and economic challenges in the country. Our correspondent Abisola Adebayo has the details in this next report.
In a bid to ensure candidates for the 2023 presidential election conduct issues-based campaigns for the upcoming polls, Arise Television and civil society organization Center for Democracy and Development (CDD) decided to organize this town hall dialogue between the frontline presidential candidates and the citizens. At the interaction populated by players from different walks of life and critical sectors of the economy, 4 of the frontline candidates gave a preview of their plans to address the rising level of insecurity and economic challenges the country is facing if elected in 2023. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, described the Abuja-Kaduna train attack in March as a failure of intelligence processing, saying such would not happen if he were president, as he would have acted swiftly. But the presidential candidate of the People's Redemption Party, Kola Abiola, says the solution to Nigeria's insecurity is a complete overhaul of the country's security architecture.
There were already indications of insecurity within that rail corridor, as well as previous attempts and intelligence that were ignored. If I was commander-in-chief, we would have acted swiftly, and throughout that process would have remained in communication and at least showing consistent empathy to the families of those that are involved.
We keep talking about faults in the system, but the truth of the matter is that we have never actually implemented the system itself. At PRP, we intend to go back, look at that system, and make it work the way it should work.
On improving Nigeria's economy, Rabiu Kwakwanso of the New Nigeria People's Party says tackling corruption would be the focus of his administration, while the vice presidential candidate of the opposition People's Democratic Party, Ifeanyi Okowa, reiterates that creation of jobs is the answer to the country's dwindling economy.
And our first area of attack in that area on the issue of the subsidy is the issue of corruption. Of course, subsidy overall doesn't do any good to anybody. But we are at the same time concerned with the welfare of Nigerians. We are going to create necessary palliatives to ensure that even if we take it away, and it is very necessary in the long term that it has to be removed, so palliatives that our administration is putting on the ground is there.
If that service is going to take us that much, then there's a critical problem already with us. The economy is in shambles. There's no doubt about that. And we have to find ways to address it. Of course, our lending partners, we have to sit back on the table and have to have a heart-to-heart talk with them, get them to trust us, and we begin to find ways to restructure our debts. There's no doubt. Otherwise, without that, it will be difficult for us to move on.
Although the flag bearer of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, was invited, he was absent and also not represented at the dialogue. After facing backlash for his no-show, Tinubu announced that he would not be attending gatherings of such in the build-up to the election, adding that he prefers to address Nigerians directly. Abisola Adebayo, TV 360 News.